Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, let's talk about Lomachenko and Haney. A lot of people on social media is making the case that Devin Haney was drained versus Kambosos. Also, Kambosos looked pretty drained if he wishes to continue his career. Now, Lou DiBella said before the fight that Kambosos ain't retiring. He gonna continue, but hey, Kambosos said he retired. He got beat thoroughly last night. Had a little bit more success in this fight. Devin was a little bit more offensive, a lot more offensive, but nonetheless, talking about Haney and Lomachenko. Now, you don't want to make the same mistake that Teofimo Lopez made, hanging around too long, but if anybody can make the cut, it's Devin, being only about to be 24 years old. So if you really could make the cut, and it's up to how you felt last night. Joseph Diaz said after they fought, if he, that extra 5 pounds, it's gonna do him some good, especially if he put it in his legs, he'd be a lot stronger. You could tell Devin ain't as sturdy as he should be with his legs. He kind of like Wilder, heavy up top, lighter down there, and I think, this is my opinion, I think I agree with Joseph Diaz. He'll be able to put some more strength in them legs. If I'm building them, I'm not even worried about, kind of the upper body so much. We just, probably do some calisthenics, upper body, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, sit-ups, crunches, some medicine ball work, stuff like that. That's kind of what we'll work on. And on the legs, we'll be going heavy on the legs, heavy on the leg press, nice weight on the squats. I'll be looking to put that power in the legs, that weight, the extra 5 on the legs. That's what they should do when they move up. The upper body, it really, like I said before, him leaning out a little bit more up there probably gonna help him at 140 be even faster. That's gonna be his advantage over everybody there, is his boxing skills and his IQ and his speed. You move up, it's the speed, that the bigger guys are not really used to. So, but nonetheless, him fighting Lomachenko, staying at 35, if the money is super right, why not? And you physically feel like you can make the cut. If you feel like, I didn't feel like my best versus George Kambosos. I didn't feel like my best, then no. If you feel like, you can, make the weight a lot easier, or you made it pretty easy that time, then, go be it. He said he out here to make the biggest and the best fights. And that's an anticipated fight. And, people want him to turn the other cheek, as they always ask black people to do, and do something for Loma that Loma wasn't willing and never was going to be willing to do for him. If Loma had got all the belts, he would not be looking to fight Devin Haney. And that's the only reason Bob Arum acquired Haney, is he wanted to give Lomachenko them belts. And we all know it. And now Devin is kind of, looking like a fossil, thin before the weigh-in. Yeah, it's probably time to move up. Or if you ain't using a dietitian to help you make the weight, then it's time to use a dietitian. Fighters, I never really got how fighters could be cheap when it came to put money in their camp. And I know they pre-diem ain't, it ain't what we all, think it is and all that type of stuff. But when it comes it's come to the hurt business, and not even looking, bro, old lady, man, not even looking. When it comes to the hurt business, dude, you can't spare no expense, dude. So, Teofimo Lopez said he had, at the end of his reign, he got a dietitian or whatever. Yeah, get a dietitian, dude. You got to get a chef to make that weight. You can't. There's certain things you can't be cheap with, dude. That's what I learned in life. There's certain things that you can't be cheap with. Your body is one of them. Everybody, want to wear, all this expensive shit out here in the world, expensive clothes, expensive chains, and look rich, but be eating off the dollar menu. be living on fast food. Your body is the number one thing you got to put, resources into. And if that's eating cleaner, that's not eating meat, if that's just eating, whatever, eating the best type of meats and all that, or if that's just, putting the time in, to work out and all that stuff, then that's what you got to do. But you can't be cheap with the body, especially when you are, especially when people depending on you, so you gotta find time to take care of your temple, dude. So get checked up on, just like your body, just like a car. But yeah, I don't feel no pain for Lomachenko, dog. If I'm Devin Haney, bro, if I can't do it, I can't do it. Come up to 140, we can dance. That's what I tell him. Come up to 140, we can make something happen. But if not, here I'm about to do these belts like when you get all the Dragon Balls and make a wish. They about to dispense. You gonna have to get them one by one again, and you're not gonna get the credibility that you got, unless you can fight Tank. And we already know Tank ain't getting 2 feet within Lomachenko. That's that dude using the cane to walk. We all know that. So, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, still a good fight. And, Devin, I would think it'd be an uphill battle, especially with the weight cut for him. But I don't know what Lomachenko look like coming back. Honestly, I don't even know what Lomachenko look like. Devin gonna be a problem because he got that style that's gonna cause a lot of problems. That slick style, so rangy, lengthy, and he gonna have to kind of fight like he did last night. You got to keep Loma on the back foot. Yeah, you got to keep Lomachenko on the back foot. You let him come forward. Think about Lomachenko, the angles that he used is gonna be a lot worse than what Kambosos used. And Devin was prepared for what Kambosos used. But think about Lomachenko. He gonna throw punches. That's the thing about him. He gonna throw punches. So Devin, the judge is gonna favor Lomachenko as long as they ain't fighting in the Bay Area. If I'm Devin, that'd be my one thing. We gotta fight in the Bay. Hey, cuz, we gotta fight in the Bay. That'll be my one thing. We gotta fight in the Bay. For sure, we gotta fight in the Bay. But it's a good fight, and he probably be back sometime top of the year. So Top Rank keeping him active. I don't really imagine. I don't really imagine him leaving Top Rank, to be honest. I don't think Bob gonna let him get away unless he lose his last third fight. That's how I see it. I don't really see Bob letting him get away, but that's a tactical fight, and if that fight is gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be entertaining off the strength of Lomachenko being aggressive. And Lomachenko was aggressive in spots. He can finish you, but he ain't no finisher. He ain't no big finisher neither. So, like I said before, when you fight Lomachenko, man, a lot of the shit is an illusion. He's a great defensive fighter. When he get on the front foot, then that's kind of like Steph Curry getting a layup. Or seeing the ball go through the hole, and then next thing you know, he didn't ripped off 20, 30 straight points. That's one thing about Lomachenko, dude. You can't let him get on that front foot, then everything start working for him consistently. So Devin gonna have to take the lead. Devin gonna have to do a little countering. Devin gonna have to turn him, take his angles away. It's gonna be a chess match. I really don't see how that is crowd friendly, but to the hardcore fan. It's a very boxing-friendly fight. It's a chess match. It's a tactical match, And Lomachenko can punch, but he's not somebody who gonna really, go balls to the wall. He gonna always be in position to step over, or when he on the front foot, he gonna always be in the position to defend, and then get back off. That's the thing about him. So, like I said before, with Devin, he gonna pose some issues because he a big dude. He's a big guy for lightweight, and he's slick and all that, but. He gonna have to use his length with aggression. That's how you beat Lomachenko. Salido showed you how to beat him. Tio showed you how to beat him. You take it right to him. That's how you beat him. You know, and you make him jump in. You know, when you controlling the distance, you control when you kind of like when I say you kind of take away Earl jab, that's half the battle being won. With Lomachenko, you push him back, that's half the battle being won. You push him back, you control where you want him to be. You control the real estate. Now he got to do something that he don't want to do. Let's go to plan B, and let's find a way to get on the inside. That's one thing how Vitaly Klitschko fought. He used his height the proper way, even more so than Lennox Lewis. He was an aggressive, vicious fighter. He will press you with his height. You know, he wasn't gonna back up and then no, man. That's how you use your height. Like Thomas Hearns uses height, aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have to use that. But hey, yo, I'm all for that fight, dude. You know, Devin, you know, being undisputed champion. I see how Loma come back, but Loma probably gonna be favored, you know what I'm saying, on the books, and probably gonna be favored by the fans. But I think, I mean, Devin can make the weight. Yeah, I mean, Devin might make that shit look easy, bro. But he gonna learn a lot in that fight. But you gotta understand with you, unless he re-up with Top Rank, he might be down 2 or 3 points. But if I'm him, I had that shit at the crib, bro. So that'd be my one thing, man. Other than the money I'm asking for, I need that at the crib, bro. So, but yeah, it's a good fight, bro. But we'll see, you know. And we'll talk about him at 140 another day, another time. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.